So, Juventus get us underway here. Aquilani's pass, a good one. Marchisio. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Alberto Aquilani. Silva. Oh, he's in. Through ball here from David Silva. Manchester United chance, and he scores spectacularly. What a fantastic player, and he scores some truly wonderful goals. Put another one on the list.
Become accustomed to this kind of finish, haven't we? He does it so often throughout his career. He's been a great goal scorer.
And the aggregate scoreline here, 4-3. Marchisio. The intervention there from the defender. Oh, it has to be. And it could be for Manchester United. Wonderful goal. 2 goals in such quick succession. Fabulous for them.
Well, they're flying out there, aren't they? They might just have won this match in a short space of time.
Plenty of goals in this. 5-3 on aggregate. Alberto Aquilani. Daniel Alves. Into his feet. And that gets him past the defender, who didn't make much of a challenge. That's a decent cross. Cross was a threatening one, but not threatening enough. And the opposition back on the ball. And Pato gives the defender a problem. A big problem. He's past him. And the defenders thank the goalkeeper for that positive piece of play, catching the cross. Rafael. Keeping the move going. Speed over the short, and he takes the shot. It's a goal! There's nothing like one goal to give you the confidence for another, and that's just what's happened here. The aggregate check for you, 6-3. Marchisio. Alberto Aquilani. Valencia trying to work the ball, but not easy to get away. Hard enough just to keep hold of it. Easy work really for the goalkeeper to take a cross that's played too close to him. Well, the facts and figures are there about the opposition's disciplinary record, and it's not good. There's no hiding that. But was the manager right to come out and talk about it and give his opponents so much stick in the press?
I think it's one of those where he's trying to get in the mind of the referee as well, just to point out that this team have picked up yellow and red cards this season, and maybe hoping that they'll pick up a few more today.
Jack Wilshere. Keeper not needed because the defender blocked it in front of him. He's in for the goal. Back to him. He can cross it now. Good header. Goal! Fantastic header! A day for him. Another shot, another goal.
Well, you can see the confidence in him. I think he expects to score every time he gets the ball with his feet. Great movement in the box from him to start off with, to get the room, and then once the chance came, header. What a thumping effort it was.
It's one-way traffic, I'm afraid. The players are not sure what the referee's going to do here. Christopher Frolander, let's hope he's sure. Alan, your wonderful disciplinary record will be challenged these days, wouldn't it? It's a striker here who's got a yellow card.
It is so easy to pick them up for the most innocuous of challenges, but he has got to be careful.
That's a good pass. And the defenders read the play. Silva. They've scored again. It's a wonderful shot from a long way out, and it deserved a goal.
Well, questions asked of the goalkeeper. I think so. You cannot be beaten from that distance.
Now they've made it 5-0. Rooney. Well, this is one of the best finishers in the game. And a tackle from Giorgio Chiellini. Here's the shot. Well, he's put it away, and that's widened the gap between these two teams even further. Well, he's got his second goal of the game, and it's very well taken. And that is another goal to bank towards victory here. Alberto Aquilani. He's past the man who's trying to stop him then. Silva. Jack Wilshere. Ashley Young. Now it's with Wayne Rooney. Pass has been cut out. Brilliant opening. The keeper's pulled that one out of the bag. A chance to get in across from this corner. Well, he fancied his chances from that sort of distance. Abate. Well, worth a shot, but not much of a shot as it turned out. So they're setting up for the corner. And they've lost possession now. Proud record, Manchester United, the first English club to compete in the European Cup, the first English club to win it, and the first English club to win it as a Champions League success, of course, in 1999 when they did the treble. And in comes the header. Well, it's a long way off target. How do you think, Alan, the other team are going to react to what happened in that media briefing that the manager gave, talking about the poor disciplinary record of the other team?
Well, it's unusual and dangerous as well for me, Martin, for such a big game. This is a team that has picked up its fair share of cautions and red cards, but it's also a very good team when it concentrates on its football.
Jack Wilshere. Silva. And he lets fly here, and in the end he's rather topped the shot.
Yeah, and his technique let him down there. It was a good opportunity, but couldn't get his feet sorted.
Chris Smalling. Jack Wilshere. Now Rooney. We've got 1 extra minute to play of added time. Raphael. Alberto Aquilani. In with a chance. And he goes for goal. A goal for Juventus. Well, they talk about moving the ball quickly. That's what they've done here to open up the defence. Some great passing and a terrific finish.
Yeah, I think he knew what he was going to do before the ball came to him. As all good players have that in their locker. And he moved it on swiftly.
6-1, and we're not finished yet. Alberto Aquilani. What a chance! And the winger will be delighted to get a pass like that. Goes for goal! Top save! Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen as to who's going to go through and who's going to go out.
Yeah, I think deservedly leading at the break, and what a carrot to knock out their opponents from this tournament. They just keep it together, last 45.
Phil Jones. Wayne Rooney. It's hit the player. Blocked it really, I guess. And here we'll see what they can manage from the corner. The opponents have got the ball. No doubt about it, a hand was used. El Hero Elia. Still in play here. Well, that's the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. They look vulnerable to this counter-attack, and they got it absolutely right. He's taken it on and slotted it past the goalkeeper.
Well, he couldn't have done that if he didn't have pace about him, and he showed a real fleet foot there.
Well, the scoreline now is 6-2. Came in with the challenge, and the ball going for power from long range. What a shot! What a goal! How about that for bouncing back? They've quickly cancelled out the goal at the other end.
Well, they took full advantage of that loss of concentration, and full credit to them for that. Well, when he's shaping up to shoot, I'm thinking, no, pass, don't be silly. The keeper might have been thinking that as well, because he's caught it by surprise. What a strike!
And talk about men against boys, very massively one-sided. Ashley Young. Well, they're widening their play here out to the winger. Rooney. Silva. In the way, Dani Alves. Excellent defensive tackle. Jack Wilshere. Well, all the stats add up to what we see with our own eyes, really. He is one of the best around for all the aspects of midfield play.
Yeah, and I think the sign of that class is that he never lets...
It's a chance if they can get to the ball. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Well, they're getting set for the corner. And the manager's decided for a change of personnel. Marquisio. Good pass. Slid in. Young. Good piece of play from the defender there. Didn't let his man get away. Excellent block. Jack Wilshere. Pato. This has been a great performance from this forward. He's worked out where the space is, and a goal into the bottom corner. Typical of the man, it's another wonderful goal for his collection.
Well, a player like that pops up in that kind of area, and you just expect him to score. Listen, it's not easy, because he's playing under a lot of expectation, but he handles it week in, week out. It's a joy to watch that, Martin, the way he took control of that ball in the crowded penalty area and slotted it into the bottom corner. Top-class stuff.
Alberto Aquilani. Paolo De Ceglia. What a chance here. And it ends with this shot. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. These days don't come round very often. To get a hat-trick at this level of the game, well played to him.
Oh, definitely. He showed great technique as well on both sides.
One of the most one-sided games that I've ever seen. Marquisio. Here's a chance if they can get to the ball first. Good ball. This is a great sight, a really gifted attacker. And he's going to shoot. Very good piece of blocking. They've run it very well forward. Well read by the player to intercept that. Welbeck. Player slid in at him. Somehow he got out of the way. And it's going to be his throw here. Juventus with the substitution. Jack Wilshere. Well, this is the type of player who's such a role model for the would-be players because his attitude is first class as well as his ability.
Well, ability is nothing without that attitude, without that work rate, Martin. And when you've got the two, it's an unstoppable combination.
Anticipation leading to the interception there. Wayne Rooney being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Good work with the ball from this natural playmaker. Ball. He's got space, and here's Rooney. He's doubled his money here with two great goals.
He picked his spot, didn't he, the winger there? He knew exactly where he wanted to put it. Oh, the striker. It was a golden opportunity that he didn't pass up.
Well, they are dominating, and the force is with them, as the scoreline shows. You've got to praise the ideas, but the execution not quite right. Hero Elia. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Here's the chance. Crosses in. And it's a penalty. Dani Alves is coming off. From the penalty spot.
Well, he set the keeper the wrong way. Unfortunately, the ball has gone the wrong way too.
Phil Jones. Raphael. Jack Wilshere. Here's Rooney. Into his feet. And he goes for goal. It's a brilliant stop. Corner kick coming up. He's given that everything. So they can regroup now at a goal kick. Here's Chiellini. Alberto Aquilani. Well, it's taken time, it's taken a lot of effort, but the final whistle has gone. It's over, and they are through this semi-final over the two legs on aggregate.